Alright, so obviously the first thing that we're going to use are some pencils. I think let's use that guy over there. We're going to use some pencils. Now, you can't just use a regular old HB pencil and that's it. You need different, a variety of pencils because your pencils come in different hardnesses. So the way the hardnesses work is that you've got harder pencils and softer pencils. So to mark those or to name them correctly, what they do is they use an H and a B standard. So the H stands for hard and the B stands for black. So the way I remember it is the B is black, so it's dark, and the H is hard, so it's going to give me a lighter drawing. Now, what you want is, ideally, you want a 2H, an HB, B, 4B, and a 6B pencil. Like that. 2H, you can still have an H in between, and then an HB, B, 2B, 4B, and a 6B. And here you can also get a feel for how they go lighter and darker. So in other words, when we're drawing with pencil, we never press hard, or we very, very seldom press hard. The only time you press hard is when you're using a 4B, a 6B, or even you can go all the way up to an 8B is the darkest pencil that you get. That'll be the only time that you press hard. But even then, you want to use the pencil to give you the lightness or the darkness that you're looking for. So in other words, if I need to draw darker, I'm going to use my 4B pencil. If I want to draw lighter, then I'd rather go all the way down to a 2H pencil before I press hard. Okay, that's really important, because the minute you start pressing hard, you can't erase what you've drawn. So that means you can't fix your mistakes. So we don't want to, we always want to be able to fix our mistakes, don't we? So there we go. This set that I've got here is a Faber-Castell set. What's nice about the flat point is, let's grab say a 2B and let's give him a quick sharpen. Let's make sure he's nice and got a nice point. That's nice because you've got the sharp tip. You can do nice detail work, and if you turn him on his side, you can do nice shading work as well. The problem with this guy is this tip gets blunt, so if you need to do lots of detail work, you've got a bit of a problem. So there's two ways to overcome that. The first one is I always keep a spare piece of paper when I'm drawing. I keep a spare piece of paper next to the drawing, and I use that to micro sharpen my pencils, you can sort of say, or instantly sharpen. I just take the paper and I'll give it a quick nice hard scrub like that. So here what I'm doing now is I'm holding my pencil at about 45 degrees and I'm giving it a good old, just a scrub like that. So I'm not shy to press hard on this paper to get the tip I want. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can zoom in on that tip over there so you can see what I've done. So I call this tip my round flat. So can you see there? So I've still got my sharp edge and I can still do nice and shadings, but it's easier. I don't have to hold this pencil so flat. So I can now go from nice, beautiful, smooth shadings like this by using this flattened edge over there. And then instantly from there I turn him 180 degrees and I'm working the finest lines you'll ever see.